Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We did have some selling in the market today, so let's go over that. The Dow was down 92 points, so down for the day, but not by a lot. 92 points down on the Dow today. S&P was down 25 points. Nasdaq was down good amount on the Nasdaq. All right, that's 153 points down on the Nasdaq. So keep an eye on that, guys. And the Russell was down 2.46. Indexes are still holding their buy signals, so they're still holding their buy signals on the daily time frame. So the S&P, Nasdaq, Russell here, and the Dow all holding their buy signal. But keep an eye on the VIX here, guys. VIX is at 17. All right, so 1724 on the VIX, and we did finish today with a green candle. So keep an eye on that. All right, so we have increasing volatility. Not a big deal yet. All right, if that number gets above 20, all right, then we'll pay a lot closer attention to the VIX. All right, so just remember, as the VIX moves higher, that's higher volatility, not good for equities. Okay, so 17, it's moved up. All right, went from 14, 15, 16. Now it's at 1724. Definitely we'll keep an eye on the VIX. In the futures market, the dollar index has a buy signal. So that's good news for the dollar. We'll see how long this lasts. All right. Let's open it up here. So if you guys look here, we have a buy signal that came in right here on the dollar index. The last buy signal failed, so this buy signal failed here. All right, bought here on a break of resistance, sold here, got out here on a break of support. It has been consolidating, all right, in this range here since about April, guys. The dollar has been consolidating. All right, but we do have a new buy signal. We have a really good markdown phase, accumulation phase right here. Hopefully with this buy signal, we can get into the markup phase, and that will certainly help give us some traction in the Forex market. All right. Currently in the futures market, the US 30 E-mini is currently up. NAS is up. S&P is up, slightly up, and the Russell is also up. And again, the dollar is up, all right, 0.52% on the dollar. All right, so we'll take a look at the dollar pairs, see if we get any traction in the Forex market with the dollar pairs based on this buy signal here. Okay. All right. As far as the sectors, let's take a look here. So our tech sector is still holding a bit of a pullback, slight pullback today. Not a big deal. All right. Prices are moving higher. All green candles, all yellow support and resistance. So no sellers around. So that's great. Gold. All right. Gold keeps moving higher. The ETF, the GLD, looks good. Silver, the SLV, also looks good. A bit of a pullback, but holding firm. Biotech is breaking a big resistance, guys. So our stock boss traders, all right, be aware of biotech in your stock boss system. All right, buy signal here, and we're getting past sellers here. All right, this is where sellers are sitting, right? Where sellers came in before, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Here we are breaking through resistance right here. That's biotech. Communication services holding strong buy signal here, right? All green candles here, yellow support and resistance here. All right, good sector here. Energy, guys, nothing in energy, just holding here. Horrible chart there. All right. Industrials has a new buy signal here. We don't have a lot of stocks in this sector here, but it is breaking out. All right, we're in October. We just need this market to hold for the fourth quarter here, October, November, right? And give us that Christmas rally that we want, okay? All right. Now we've been moving up nicely, so unless something really strange happen, we'll continue to see buying. Okay. Our consumer discretionary, guys, we have a white candle here. Right? Be aware of that. We are currently rejecting that resistance right here in that sector. Here is resistance here. And here we've got a white candle here. All right. Keep an eye on that. All right. We need that price action to break through here with a green candle. All right. So white candle here. Keep an eye. What we don't want is that price to come all the way back down here near that support all the way down here. Okay. All right. That's not a major concern yet. Telecom. All right. Telecom looks good. Buy signal here. All green candles, guys. We're moving up nicely there. Telecom. Healthcare. All right. Healthcare got some buying, but we've got to get past resistance here. And then further resistance up here. Very choppy chart in healthcare. But that biotech, healthcare overall is struggling, but biotech, all right, is moving. Okay. Home builders, guys, sell signal. All right. So home builders not doing well right now. Buy signal here, sell signal. Sellers are coming in. Red candle. All right. We should be out of that sector. Basic materials, red candle here. I'm surprised by basic materials since this is metals, all right, and metals are moving up nicely here. All right, so just be aware of that. All right. Financials still holding here. Consolidating right at that resistance here. We do have a buy signal. However, we need to break through here, that resistance, to really get going in financials. Consumer staples, nothing here. Horrible chart. Look at that, guys. Horrible chart there. Real estate consolidating here. All right, so nothing in real estate right now. Nothing in home builders. So rates are not moving anymore, so things are consolidating here for now. Okay. All right. As we mentioned, the VIX has moved up a bit. 1724 here on the VIX. Okay, keep an eye on that. All right, the Mag 7s. Let's go through these. All right, the first one, NVIDIA. All right, so NVIDIA, guys, if you guys remember, we do have a buy signal on NVIDIA. All right, it broke through new buy signal, came in at 184 on NVIDIA. Our previous buy signal was all the way down here at 122. We broke support. Sell signal came in at 168. Our new buy signal came in right here on a break of resistance here at 185. And now we close at 185. So we are holding right at resistance here. All right, this is important. So NVIDIA, through this week into next week, we need to stay above resistance here. All right. The good news is we have green candles here. We do not want to break below that resistance. Start testing that trend line and start moving lower. All right. So we need to hold above resistance and keep moving higher. All right. So this is a concern, but it is holding resistance right here, right now. Okay. So NVIDIA holding right now. All right, Amazon has a sell signal, so nothing here on the daily time frame. All right, so we did have a buy signal, most recent buy signal on Amazon on the daily time frame at 236. Our sell signal came in at 221. All red candles here. We need to be out of Amazon if you're trading with us and if you're trading on the daily time frame. This is where sellers came in before, right here, and they came in right here, guys, almost identical. Okay, almost identical. Right. So buy signal here, sell signal here. This was back early in the year. Buy signal here, sell signal here, almost identical. Where those buy signals came in and sell signals came in. What we hope is that Amazon just just holds here. Buyers come back in to finally break through that resistance. All right. Otherwise, what we don't want is sellers to come in like they did here to push the price lower down here. So if that happens, guess what? We'll be out. Okay. So sell signal in Amazon there. Okay. All right. Apple. These are the Mag 7s, guys. Magnificent 7 stocks. Apple, guys, a buy signal here. We are holding right at the high, right at resistance right here. We need to break through, okay? Notice that the stocks are right at their highs. So be careful, all right? Buy signal came in at 218 on Apple. Close today at 256. Again, holding nicely here. We do have resistance here. This is where sellers came in before, and the price is right here. All right, we are not overbought. Based on the markup phase here, we don't have any purple support and resistance, just yellow support and resistance. So we're not overbought yet, but keep an eye. Whenever we get near these resistance levels, we want to pay attention. All right. Buyers can come through and break through those resistance, or sellers could also come through just like here. All right. So Meta, Facebook have resistance here. Buy signal was here. That failed. Right. Sellers are coming in here. Red candles. We should have been out a long time ago. All right. That sell signal in Meta, Facebook came in back last month. All right. So we should be out of Meta. So we should be out of Amazon, out of Meta. Microsoft, we should also be out of Microsoft. All right. So Microsoft previous buy signal was at 431. Our sell signal came in at 503. All right, we seen buyers come in here. Buyers, right? Green candles here. All right, that's good for Microsoft. We just need a buy signal. Okay, in order to get a buy signal, we've got price has to get to about 535, 540, right about there. Okay, currently price closed at 523 on Microsoft. Previous trade did really well. Like I said, 431. Closed at 503. All right. So keep an eye on Microsoft for a possible buy signal on the daily time frame. All right. Google, let's take a look here, is doing well. We do have a buy signal. That buy signal came in right at 180. All right, so $180. Closed today at 245. All right, good price action, guys. Really good price action here. We have reaccumulation, all green candles, yellow support and resistance. So we are not overbought. All right, a decent price action going here. Okay, so nothing to do there. Tesla. Tesla, we had a buy signal by our system all the way here, but then some red candles, we had to close the trade. Our new buy signal came in right here at 392, close today at 431. Keep an eye on it, guys. All right, we're at the high here. Notice we are at the high over here earlier, late last year. All right, and then here we are right here. Notice what sellers did before, right? When the price made a high here, sellers came in strong. All right, right now the price is rejecting a bit, all green candles, but keep an eye on it. We've got to break through that resistance. Otherwise, we could see that price come on back down. So Tesla, and Tesla can be volatile, so keep an eye on that. The MAGS, M-A-G-S, right? If you wanted to get exposure, right, it's doing really well, right, in the MAG 7. So $50 and change was the buy signal, currently trading at 64 there. All right, all green candles, good markup phase, yellow support and resistance. Really got past sellers here. Really nice job there, nicely done there. Okay, let's go through these indexes. Keep an eye. We've seen a little bit of selling here, not a major concern yet, but keep an eye on the 240s. Okay, so down on the 240, guys, that's holding firm right now. All right, we got past resistance here. And we are in all-time high territories on these indexes. All right. If we see sellers come in on that 240, right, on the 240-minute time frame, we will call sell signals. Okay, we will not wait on the daily time frames. Okay, so we'll wait. Sell signals come in. All right, red candle, right? Even a white candle, if a big white candle come in, we might let you guys know. Just be careful, okay? Dow, guys, on the daily time frame looks good. So Dow 240 looks good here. Guys can see that here, 240, right? On the daily time frame, so every candle is a day's worth of data here. All right, holding firm for now. Weekly time frame, really good price action. All right, buy signal here looks good. Monthly time frame on the Dow also looks good. All right, S&P on the 240 holding. Now, no sellers around. S&P daily time frame, amazing price action, guys. All right, daily time frame, S&P looks good. S&P weekly time frame, look at that price action. Higher highs, higher lows, all green candles, right? Really can't complain, all right, with the S&P. And on the monthly, S&P on the monthly looks really good as well. This market is strong, guys. All right. Our NASDAQ on the 240 is holding firm. Look at this. Bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, holding. All right, on the 240. NASDAQ on the daily, our buy signal was here, guys. Look at that. Just amazing recovery on the NASDAQ after the correction in April there. NASDAQ weekly time frame. Look at that. Every candle here, a week's worth of data. All right, really perfect price action. Every week, we've been making higher highs, higher lows there. NASDAQ on the monthly time frame looks good. Russell on the 240. All right, 240 holding firm. All right, we do need to break through that resistance here to see that index move higher. Russell on the daily time frame. Now, you guys know it took a long time to get this Russell going. All right, we have sellers are here, strong selling here. Okay, here we are. We broke through that resistance here. What we don't want is that price action to come back below, all right, that resistance there. Okay. All right. Notice that with these indexes, with these sectors, guys, they're at a tipping point. Okay, they're at a tipping point, so they are near these big resistance levels. Russell, on the weekly time frame, we do have a buy signal that came in a few weeks back. Buy signal here, and we are breaking out, but holding here. On the Russell, on the weekly time frame, this was 2021, where we made a high here. Sellers came in heavy. 2024, last year, buy signal, rich resistance here. Sellers came in heavy. All right. Last year is where we made the high. And then this year, around April, right? March, April is when we got that correction. Here we are again. Here we are here. Right here. Okay. So we want to make sure that buyers hold here and this doesn't happen, right? Sellers they don't come in heavy like they did here. Otherwise, that will put pressure on small caps and your stock ball system. Okay, so this is why we watch these indexes. Okay, monthly on the Russell, it's again holding right here at this big resistance level. All right. Bitcoin on the 240. We'll start to watch Bitcoin on the 240. You guys know Bitcoin made a big move higher. On the 240, we do have resistance here, and here, and then we have support below. All right, so right now we are in a range. Now Bitcoin was breaking out really nicely. Now it's back within that between its range here. So we have resistance here on Bitcoin. Remember on the 240, that resistance is at 120, 122, 123. Remember, we talked about Bitcoin giving a buy signal around 122, 123. We did get that buy signal on the daily time frame. Okay, so we do have a buy signal on the daily time frame. However, if it doesn't hold, that buy signal will not last. Okay, so we are in a range on Bitcoin, so don't get too excited about Bitcoin yet. We've got to break out. Okay, so we have strong support here. That's right at about 100,000, right? 100,000. I'm sorry, around 109, 109,000, 110 right here. We have resistance right at 123. So here, and here. This is where sellers came in before. Sellers came in here. Here we are. And right now we are back at 121. All right, 121 on Bitcoin. What we don't want is Bitcoin to give some red candles, sell signal, and then come down. What we would like is to finally break through that resistance here. So keep an eye on Bitcoin. And again, we're watching it on the 240, guys. On the daily time frame, like I said, we do have a buy signal here. We got past this resistance. Now we are back below. All right, this is a concern, back below resistance here, okay? All right, 121. Weekly time frame on Bitcoin. Let's remove this. All right, it is a bit overbought, right? Purple support and resistance here. So it is overbought a bit. All right, keep an eye on it here. All right, we're trying to get past near-term resistance here on Bitcoin. Okay, so it is struggling, wants to move higher. Big candle here, so a lot of buyers came in here. Okay, so it's trying to break through. Just be careful. Gold, let's take a look. You guys know gold's been doing well, right? So gold, amazing, amazing, amazing. Gold is at 4,000, guys. 4,000 on gold. Our buy signal on gold came in at $2,400, 24 and change. Trading at 4,000, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing trade in gold. And silver, also a big move in silver. Our buy signal came in around 2,300, trading at 4,300. All right, so almost the same ratio with gold. All right, so gold was 2,400. All right, to 4,000. Silver, $23 to $43. Okay. All right. All right, crude oil, guys, nothing here. Crude oil is just consolidating at 62. Great for gas prices, okay? All right. We get concerned when crude oil gets below 50, all right? 50 down here. Anywhere below 50, that's a concern. Or above, say 75, 80, 90, really above 90, $100, that's a concern. All right, so no trading here in crude oil, guys. It's in a tight consolidation here. All right, bonds are just holding here at 89. We talked about the dollar. Dollar has a buy signal on the daily time frame. Now, this is daily here. Hold on. Why don't we have a buy signal? Let's see. All right, so we have a buy signal here at DX. On the daily here, and the dollar here on the daily, we're not showing a buy signal there. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a different. So this is the DXY, the DXY. So this is this is the index. I'm sorry, guys. This is the index, the dollar index, and here is in the futures. All right. So this is equities, and the other is in futures. That's why. Dollar on the weekly, holding a big support here. So guys, the dollar is due for a rebound. All right. It is due for a rebound. And monthly, right here. Pound yen, guys. Big move in pound yen. Those of you who captured some of the dollar pairs, all right. Good job. We'll take a look. But the pound yen finally broke through. All right. I think Anthony posted that, right? Was it yesterday? So pound yen just broke out, all right, on the daily time frame, and we do have a buy signal, guys. So this is this week here, buy signal, and is breaking out nicely. We've been waiting, all right, patiently waiting for pound yen to break out of this tight range here, going all the way back last year. So over a year and a couple of months, right? It's been stuck between this range right here. Hasn't been good for Forex, so that's good. So a buy signal in pound yen, buy signal on the dollar. That should hopefully help the Forex market finally start moving. Pound yen on the weekly time frame, guys. Buy signal here. Look at the break this week. Look at the break on pound yen. Really encouraging. And then pound yen on the monthly, encouraging here. Now the yen will break down. All right. So the Japanese yen in the futures market will break down. We needed to break support here. So if the yen breaks support here, pound yen pairs will move higher. All right. So good for the Forex market. Okay. Quick look at our current position. So Forex current positions, we have some dollar pairs here long. We'll definitely take a look this evening at 4x. And hopefully this is the start of some movement in the Forex market. Okay. All right. So dollar CAD. All right. Buy signal here. Dollar CAD is holding. That buy signal in the dollar will certainly help dollar CAD. USDN. Okay. Buy signal here. Sell signal. We should be out. All right. So we're holding just one trade right now. And we'll see. We'll look at some opportunities this evening in Forex. All right. Markets were down today in equities, so we will not look for any opportunities in equities as far as Stock Boss and Bull Master. But let's go through current positions. Okay, so current positions in Stock Boss, we want all green candles. We get any red candles, we'll call a sell signal. White candle will continue to hold. White arrow, we'll call a sell signal. Okay, so price action will be right here. All right, all we want to focus on are these green candles, right? Green candles, those are buyers. Okay. So we'll go through these. All green candles so far. ARAY, white candle here. Keep an eye on that, guys. We need that. We need a bounce there. All right, AXL, buy signal. We have a sell signal, right? So buy signal was at 497. Sell signal came in today at 580. And so we have a sell signal, and we have a lot of resistance here. So close the trade. AXL. All right, good price action here. Good price action. CCO, white candle. Keep an eye on it. CHGG, red candle, guys. So buy signal came in at 177, $1.77. Red candle came in, closed at 140. Close the trade, please. CHGG. All right. Good. All right. CRCT, red candle, guys. Sellers came in. All right. Take that loss or that profit. Your first loss, like I always say, that's going to be your best loss, especially when you see price struggling to break through that resistance. So buy signal came in at 624, sell signal 580. Close the trade, please. All right, close the trade, please. That trade is over. All right. Holding, 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 holding. INTR, buy signal, came in at 775. Sell signal came in today, 870. Close the trade, please. Our stock boss traders, really pay attention to your system. I would trade lightly. If you have stocks that are struggling to break through that resistance, all right, be careful scaling in, scaling up until after we see these indexes break out, these sectors break out. Okay, PTON, buy signal was here at 785. Sell signal came in at 733. We want to close the trade right? We do not want to stay in trades, right, when sellers come in heavy like this. So we want to be out. All right, play good defense. All green candles holding here. Let your winners run, cut your losses quickly. Okay, a good example, TERN buy signal was at 367, holding at 799. Guess what? All green candles holding firm. We let that run and then cut our losses. TMC on the ones that are not running here. Okay. Stock boss, not bad. Okay. Bull master, let's take a look at these. These are large cap stocks. Same thing, same process here. Once all green candles. All right, very good. All right, CC, sell signal, guys. So our buy signal came in at 1483. Sell signal came in today, 1527. Close the trade, please. Symbol is C. Hold in. Go through your stocks. If you trade on the daily time frame, at least once a day, go through your stocks and manage the trades. At least once a day. White candles, guys, we're still holding right now. Okay, we can get a bounce on those. All right, if you're conservative, you can certainly close the trade. MGFG buy signal came in at 1445. Sell signal came in at 1518. Close the trade, please. All green candles. Looks good. PAX, red candle, sell signal. All right, so buy signal 1441. Sell signal came in today on a break of support 1402. Close the trade, please. So if you're trading with us, if you're using our systems, follow the process, guys. So PHAT, close the trade. Hold in. Good. We posted a few videos in SKOOL community. When you guys get a chance, watch those videos. Okay? It's on managing risk. So you guys get a chance. And remember, it's free to all right, free right now to get into the SKOOL community, okay? All right. So bull master, large cap stocks are holding for now, okay? Now, things can change, guys. But right now, they're holding. Quick look at Heat Seeker for Stock Boss. Let's run these. All right, 152, so 152 stocks coming through Heat Seeker. For Stock Boss, that's good. So they're still buying, guys. 152, that's a good healthy amount there. Bull Master, let's run it. 194, so that's good. But we will not add any stocks today. because we had a down day. We don't add on down days, okay? Our US 30 traders, let's take a look here. Move it to the 60-minute time frame. So on the 60-minute time frame, we do have sellers. All right, no shorts, guys. You know this. Okay, so we'll hold here. Hopefully things hold for Friday when we go live. And you guys will get excited soon because we'll add more live classes here. Okay, so hopefully end of the month here we'll add additional live classes. Thinking of Forex and equities, okay, but different times, not at the same time that we do futures, okay. All right, so consolidation here, guys, on the 60-minute. Again, no shorts. Wait for longs. So no buy signals right now on the 60-minute time frames. Okay. A quick look at Forex Dominator. Right, we're getting a bit more volatility there. That's good. And now Monster Scalper. All right, so we'll spend about 15 minutes here. So let's look for some opportunities. Yen is breaking out, so let's take a look at some yen pairs here. Okay, on the 60-minute time frame. So ZAR yen, if you guys took advantage of these trades on the 60-minute, good job. Okay, so ZAR yen, nice move there on the 60. Dollar yen, nice breakout there. TRY JPY looks good. Look at this. SGD JPY looks good. Nice breakouts. NZD JPY, look at that, guys. So the yen, we saw that, right? Buy signal came in on the yen, on pound yen. So these yen pairs are moving. All right, HKD JPY, pound yen. All right, Euro yen on the 60, Swiss yen, they're all breaking out. That's really good to see. Dollar pairs. All right, dollar pairs. Nothing there. So hopefully you guys saw Anthony's message and you guys got on that trade, right? The yen trade, right? That's a good trade going here. Let's look for on the 60 minutes. So on the 240. So we know they're buying on the 60 minute. Let's look for buy signals on the 240. Okay, we want buyers on the daily and buy signals on the 240. Okay. All right, USD JPY, that's gone there. TRY. All right, so TRY, the buy signal is right here. We'll call that TRY JPY long on the 240. Okay, and we do have buyers on look at that buy signal on the daily here, guys. Really good markdown phase. All right, we do have resistance here, but look how far we are. So nice risk reward, and then just a beautiful setup. But TRY can be a bit expensive. Okay, so just be aware of that. So a buy signal is here, and so we're breaking out of a range. Buy signal is here. We're going to call it here. So right about here, we'll call it. Okay. TRY JPY. Let's take a second look at the dollar, see if it's gone too far. I mean, ZAR yen. We would like to get on these trades. ZAR yen, we'll call it. So ZARJPY. We really like how the yen, pound yen is breaking out, guys. Okay, so we'll call this one here ZAR yen. It's a little high, but we'll call it right here. Yeah, we don't want to miss these trades. So right here, ZAR yen. Okay, so ZAR yen, TRY, that's your Turkish. And then dollar yen. We're going to call dollar yen. Now it's gone up quite a bit, all right? So we're going to call it right here. Ideally here, okay? So we'll call it right here. Definitely red candles will be a sell signal. But even a white candle, you might want to get out since we're getting past that area here. SGD, JPY, that's gone too far. These yen pairs are moving. Hey, Joe, welcome, Joe, welcome. These yen pairs are moving, guys. NZD, JPY, buy signal here. We're going to call it here. All right, buyers on the daily here. All right, so buy signal right here. HKD, JPY. Yeah, we're going to call this one right here. You know, we needed to make sure that this was a real move, right? Because see how they've been failing? All right. So we've been concerned with Forex. You guys know, all right? Been in this tight consolidation, they're finally breaking out. Okay, so we've had to wait for confirmation. So it looks like they're staying above resistance here. Okay. All right, so buy signal here, HKD, JPY, long on the 240. If you're getting in now on the 60-minute, it's too late. Okay, it's really late on the 60-minute. SGD, JPY, we'll add it. Right, look how we're breaking out of that our range, guys, that consolidation here. This is good. Let's see if we can get more upside here. All right. Again, we'll be adding a class. We'll start going live in Forex also. I'll let you guys know when we launch that, okay? It will be early morning. Early morning. All right. I'm sure you guys will be excited about that. Okay. SGD, JPY, NZD, JPY. We've added that. NZD, JPY, long, 240. All right, HKD, JPY, we added HKD. Pound yen, all right, we definitely added pound yen. Buy signal here. We're going to call our entry right here. What's that? 204. These yen pairs move. We'll see the Forex market. Look at the volatility coming in. See that there? All right. Some direction, not a lot yet. But this is encouraging. All right, so pound yen, GBP, JPY, long, 240. Euro yen, same thing here. Right? We're breaking through, guys. Buy signal here. We're going to call it right here. Again, since we don't have a buy, we're getting past that buy signal. I would say white candle, just get out on that 240 there. So EUR, JPY, long 240. Swiss yen, same thing here, guys. And just a few more and we'll be done. All right, so CHF, JPY, long, 240. CAD yen. All right, again, we're getting out of that area here, guys. Buy signal, we're going to put it right here. And we do have buyers on the daily. We have a buy signal on the daily here. All right, buy signal right here on the daily. Look at that. CAD, JPY, long 240. Aussie yen. All right, we broke out here, gapped up, buy signal, and we're getting past this. This has a purpose, support, and resistance, so keep that in mind. A bit overbought there. All right, so AUD, JPY. So every single yen pair on the 240, we went ahead and called it, okay? Hopefully it lasts. So wouldn't go heavy, guys. Trade lightly. All right, we're breaking out, but it's still early. It is still early. Dollar pairs, we'll wait on that dollar move. And that's it. Okay, so yen pairs long. On Thursday, we'll take a look at equities again. If we have an update on Thursday, we'll add stocks again. Tomorrow we're doing Q&A. Okay. All right, guys, we have good news coming. All right. So towards, I'm thinking towards the end of the month, we'll add 2 more live classes. So you guys know we have Forex right now. So on Fridays, we do US 30 NAS. All right. The futures. We'll add perhaps metals with that live trading. And we're going to add Forex and also a separate live session for Forex, especially now Forex is moving again, okay? And also equities, okay? So watch out for that, all right? We'll send out information on that, okay? All right, guys, thanks for coming. All right, be careful out there. Again, send out some videos on risk management and money management, so take a look at those. All right, really good information in those areas. Okay, thanks, guys.